I did my English GCSE, my teacher that I had at the time, a B. My teacher at the time. There's a bee that's so ADHD.
This is buried
I got
itself in the
distracted.
grass.
So the teacher that I had at the time, she left, and with it, she took some of my coursework. And you know, without giving my age, you know, I was back in the time where some of that was like handwritten and floppy disk level. Yeah, old. Yeah. And I remember then getting a replacement teacher, and that teacher saying to me, you know, we don't have this work. You've lost. It's been lost. And you're going to have to do it again. And I remember thinking, you're joking at you. I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. You know, you need to get in touch with, you know, in my head, there was solutions like get in touch with that teacher and get that paperwork back. You know, it was that kind of stuff. And so I didn't, you know, despite probably having a number of conversations, not just from that teacher, probably from my parents, you know, friends, people around me saying, you know, you need to crack on and get that work done. I kind of dug my heels in and was like, the injustice of it was like, no. And then what, you know, unfortunately what resulted that for me was I failed GCSE, and I remember being predicted, you know, kind of A star, A grades. You know, it was something I've always loved English. I wouldn't say I find it easy, but I've definitely always loved English and language and storytelling. And yeah, so that kind of sense of injustice like really paved an obstacle for me, because I just couldn't.
So you'd rather fail?
I'd rather, yeah, in that moment.
Chaos with Kaki and Nash. We'll meet you there, Kaki and Nash. Hands in the air, us on the floor. Still making it fair.